Hey everyone, my name is Raindrops, and if you're new here, welcome. And if you are a returning drop, welcome back. You know what today is? It is my first update on my natural hair since I big chopped October 7th last year, 2021. And it's been 4 months since I big chopped. So I have not done a wash and go on my hair since. I'm going to insert a little bit of the video of when I big chopped. This is like the 5th time that I have big chopped for YouTube. Now, since I have new subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of info. As usual, phone interruption. So again, the joys of recording videos with your phone. So I'm going to insert a little bit of video when I cut it. But like I said, if you're new here, when I say that I've cut my hair for YouTube, that means that I've big chopped here on YouTube 5 times. But I have been cutting my hair since I was like 20, 21 years old. And I have been wearing my hair back and forth. Like there hasn't been too many times where I cut my hair because I needed to. It's been a few, back in my late 20s, early 30s, my hair was shedding because of the Depo-Provera shot, birth control shot. So I cut it, then. But a lot of the times, because I'm a hairstylist, I like different hairstyles. And my hair grows really long, really fast. So I never mind cutting it. So that's why I always say for YouTube. Since I've been on YouTube for the last 8 years almost, and since I've been natural, I have big chopped my hair here on YouTube 5 times. A couple of times because I really needed to, because I had been bleaching my hair, and after I found out about really bleaching my hair and getting into it. But last year, I assumed that I really needed to cut it because it's shedding. It's basically shedding because of, I think I was lacking at that point in time, vitamin D, which I've been taking all year now. And again, I spoke about this in the last video. I really think my hair was shedding and breaking off because of these. This is the Curls ORS Color Blast Hair Paint Wax. This leaves your hair as hard as this. This is harder and harsher because there was no moisture in the hair or anything. But I kept applying them because they were hair paint wax, thinking that they weren't bad, but they actually are. And one of the other cons was that it flaked so much, and I saw that in a lot of other videos. So I just came home. It's Friday night. There is something else that I want to do with my hair, but because I told you guys I would do a wash and go for you, an update, I want to hurry up and get this out of the way so I can do my hair and wear it how I want to. So I just came home. That's why I still have on my makeup. I just literally got undressed, and I didn't bother to take off the makeup. I'm just taking to loose my hair. So the reason that I'm not going to wash my hair is because I just washed it 2 days ago, and I don't feel the need to wash it again, put the product in, and then wash that product out to do the style that I want to do to my hair. But you guys, this is the hair growth. So right now, the only thing that's in my hair is the Murray's Edge Wax. That's what I use to like lay my hair down. But y'all, hair update. When I show you the picture, and well, you see the picture and the video, you will see how short my hair was cut 4 months ago, and we have hang time, and we are hitting, it's like literally touching my collarbone, y'all. I'm happy with the growth that is I've gotten so far. So like I said, I knew it was gonna be back in no time, but had I known that I did not really need to cut my hair as short as I did, I wouldn't have, because my hair had gotten to a nice length and it was still getting to where it was getting to. Literally before I cut it and I wanted to straighten my hair, hit down here past this tattoo, and if you go back to the video you can see that, but in its shrunken state, my wash and go state, it always hit here. So yeah, I've just been letting it do what it's doing under wraps. So whether that be me, and I don't wear wigs like often, especially out of the house. Normally when you see me do a video, that's what the wig is for, the video, the content. I rarely, unless really I really have to, I rarely wear a wig out of the house. Today I did because, like I said, I didn't want to put on my head wrap, and I wasn't ready to do the wash and go for you guys yet. So I opted for the wig. So now, like I said, I'm just gonna take this out, and then come back to you guys and we can get started. Okay, y'all. So I didn't want to come on camera like this, but I'm just showing y'all. I'm being real. Everybody can't, you can't come on here all the time. If y'all knew me, then y'all would know. Like back in the day, I would never. I would never. But I'm just showing y'all how it's grown, so I'm gonna comb it out. Like I said, there's nothing in here at the moment but the Murray's Edge Wax. So I'm just gonna pick it out, and I'm gonna wet it. If you're new, normally what I do for my wash and goes, I only use 2 products always. It's either gonna be it's usually a cream, or let's see. These weren't really my favorites, but they're okay. I use them in the boys' hair as well. And if you are new, I have 2 younger boys at home, and they have really long hair down their back, and they always wear it in a wash and go. So I have a lot of hair products here for us 3. But normally I would use a cream and a gel. My favorite gel, I have a new one of this, but this is the clear, the Ampro Pro Styler Clear Ice Aloe Styler. This particular one is my favorite. And then everybody's as well, the wet line. So I'm going to use, don't turn it on. Bring me the phone, just don't turn it on. So yeah, the wet line I'm going to be using today. So normally the only leave-in, I normally don't do leave-in conditioners either, but the only leave-in that I really rock with is the Camille Rose Step 1 Honey Hydrate. I still have another bottle left because this is very potent. Like, you don't have to use a lot. So otherwise your hair is going to be like sticky feeling and very moisturized, and it's not really going to hold any curls. So I just want to pick it out so I can get rid of the parts, which is still probably going to be hard to do anyway. But this is what we are working with on this update. What else I wanted to say? So I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, this has been 4 months, October 7th. Today is actually February 4th, but by the time you guys see this, it will be the 7th, 3 days later. And like I said, I want another hairstyle. That's why I'm doing this for you now. Because right after this, I'm going to wash my hair and then do the hairstyle. And the only reason that I'm not going to do the hairstyle on camera is because you guys just saw me do this like a month or two ago. The boho hippie locks, goddess locks or something like that. I think they're just the boho hippie locks. I did that in the color T27 and I had the 12-inch. Well, this time I have 20-inch and I got the number 1. So that's the only reason I'm just not going to show that. But you'll see it when I do like a makeup. So normally, like I said, this is hot water. So I'm just gonna wet my hair. And again, normally I would, and as you can see, this is like, from the, the Murray's Edge Wax. So, my curls are 4A, and I have loose textures of the 4A in the front, around the sides, and in the back. But predominantly, the hair texture is all 4A. If you're new here, my hair, starting out when I first big chopped it back in 2014, was 3C 4A. And the texture of my hair has changed due to one of the conditions that I have. I have a condition called complex regional pain syndrome, and it affects the nails and hair. Now, since I have been taking my vitamin D pills, my nails have been growing back. So, yeah, I've been through a lot with this for the last 8 years. So I'm not gonna soak and wet my hair, but just enough. And I know it's gonna drip from the water falling off. And give me a second. When I wash my hair, even when I take showers, I don't use towels. My boys and my husband do, but I don't use a towel to dry off my body. Towels just dry your skin out. And I just like the moisture that I get just from drying off with my washcloth. And I don't use a towel on my hair because I don't want the cotton to snag my hair. But this is what's going on with the curls. I'm just gonna put that water in so all of my hair is wet. I like to start from the front. So what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to be using the wet line. And the reason that I'm still, again, not even going to wash my hair is because I'm going to wash it right after anyways. But the Murray's Edge Wax is basically beeswax. And you guys know that beeswax has moisture. So let me see. I'm going to use, my yellow comb. What I like to do is just put some gel, take sections, and smooth the gel through. And that is it. So I'm going to just give you guys like a close-up look. And then I let go. I hope you guys saw that. Well, we're gonna do this again. Take my clips. So again, like I said, I just grab sections. No particular rhyme or reason. And sometimes it'll just curl how it wants to. But I kind of like to just flip it. So there is really not a, see, there it's just loose, and then it'll do its thing. So, I'm gonna let you guys, I'm gonna be fast forwarding through because this is pretty redundant. And again, I have so many wash and go videos on this channel. It's not even funny. But yeah, I'm gonna just let you guys watch as I do this. So here we are. Product is all applied. So normally what I like to do, sit under the dryer and then I handheld dry because the dryer just be hot as hell. But so you guys can see. So I just let it sit and do its thing, and then after it dries, I kind of fluff it out a bit. Okay, so what else? This hair update. I use 2 products always on my wash and go. I shampoo my hair. I condition it. I just started really deep conditioning. It's not really my thing, but if I think that my curls need it, then I'll go ahead. And I did that. Normally I don't put oils in my hair either. But I have been the last few months because my scalp has just been really itchy and dry. So I picked this up just a little while ago when I went to the beauty supply store and got my stuff. And I've never heard of this company, but it's called Jamaican Wild. And I got it because it said tea tree oil, but I never read the rest. There were a lot of these, and it says Superpower hair growth oil. Now, the only thing that I use, and I just started using that about 3 years ago, is liquid biotin. And I did it because I wanted it to thicken my hair because I have naturally thin hair. But I never ever, like I said, I never had an issue with hair growth. Hair grows fast, so that I didn't even see this. But they all had, there were different ones. Like they had, I started to get peppermint. But they had peppermint, tea tree, lavender, a couple of others. I don't remember what it was, but they all say black rice bran oil. And tea tree is this one. It says Superpower hair growth, longer and thicker hair. So the only time I really use oil is for my scalp, and is when I have my hair braided up with my crochet braids, or me wearing cornrows or whatever to apply my wigs. But normally, yeah, I don't put oil on my hair. When I first started out as a natural, watching the videos, the lock method, it was a lot of that. And then I found that there was no need to do that. Your hair creates its own oils. And it's just not needed. So again, what I'm going to do is sit in the dryer and then come back to you guys, and you'll see how I fluff my hair out. But these are my curls. So I'll be back to you guys when it's dry. Y'all. Look at her. Look how she's grown, y'all. All right, number one, I sat under the dryer, my hooded dryer, for 20 minutes. I tried not to sit in there any longer than that because shit is hot. I don't want to be hot. So after I got out, I used my handheld dryer for another 10-15 minutes. But my hair is still damp in the roots. So what I did after I dried it how I wanted, I just took the rat tail comb and lift at the roots, and then I dried it so it could sit up, so you guys especially still can see the growth. And if my hair was all the way dry and I had did what I was supposed to do, as in wash the Murray's Edge wax again, which is basically beeswax. If I had washed that out my hair, then my hair would be hard like I like. So my hair is soft and there's like a small bit of hold. We all know Wetline gives a crunchy hold, but if you put something moisturizing under that, you're not gonna get the hold that you expect to get out of Wetline. So because the Edge wax has beeswax, which is a natural humectant, it makes the hair soft. So therefore, my curls are soft. They are not, y'all. I'm just feeling my fro, y'all. Y'all know, I'm just feeling my curly fro because, oh, it's just the cutest. And I'm so mad now that I'm thinking about it. But because I want to put my hair back away, I just, like I said, I just washed it, and I know, and I'm gonna wash it now. So I don't want to wash it twice. Nobody wants to do that. I'm not really wasting product because my hair is short, but it's the whole thing of going through the motion of washing it and conditioning it, put this gel in, and then as soon as I finish with this video, go back and do the same thing again. I didn't want to do that. But never, and you can see like I have some flakes, and that's because of the Edge wax and the Wetline together. And plus Wetline, I don't care what nobody says, I've used Wetline by itself. Wetline flakes regardless of what you use. You still gonna see these little, you know, flying around. But my hair, y'all, my hair is cute and it's really grown back a lot. And I'm very, very happy with this growth. I can't wait to do this next update in June. So again, these updates, you're gonna see it, but again, I'm gonna do one in June, and then the last one, which will be 1 year in October, the week before my birthday. So this is it, y'all. This is the update on Big Chop number 5. I know this is number 5 because I swear I have to go back and look, but I know me scrolling before that I put that number 4 in the title of my wash and go and when I Big Chop. So really, I think, yeah, this is Big Chop number 5 for you guys. And shit, the growth, man, the growth. And the fact that, you know, these curls, come on, y'all. This is so cool. I'm so happy. Again, wasn't worried about the growth of how fast it was going to grow. I just don't want all of that shedding, and I don't want all of those problems, you know, that come along with getting older, that starts to affect your body. So yeah, again, Big Chop number 5, first update, 4-month update since I have Big Chopped, and this is it, y'all. So thank you guys once again for tuning into another video. If you are new here and you like this content, you like my personality, you want to get to know me more, become a drop, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you'll be notified every time I upload. Like the video, it gets my videos into the algorithm so more people can see it. Leave me a comment. I want to get to know you. And share this video, the more the merrier. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.